everyone, my name is Mario for Caught Spirit and welcome to the channel. Now this here is going to be my third video on the same subject. If you guys have been watching me for a while or been watching my last two videos, you would see that I had a situation here in my yard, and I'm going to show the way it was 3 weeks ago, where I had a major flood in my yard, right? So guys, I had to jump in here with a voiceover. So as I said, that is the water in the back of my yard 3 weeks ago. This here is how it was 3 weeks ago, coming over the logs. So you can see the one tree is going diagonally into the water, and the other one you can see on the top, it's like going across the creek. The water's going over it. And this is how it is now. So basically, where I left you guys off last week is I had called the manager about those trees that were in that creek, and we had a discussion. It went well. Like, I mean, I had to get serious a couple of times, but I didn't lose my mind. I didn't go psychotic. I didn't start screaming this and that. I mean, at one point he said to me, he goes, "Well, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you and all this and all this." And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. Like I was passionate on, like I was passionate about what I wanted. I needed those trees moved. So even if he wouldn't have did it, I would have went above him. So it didn't really matter. So basically, I recorded that, I believe it was on Sunday. So on Monday I came home and the trees were cut and they were gone. And as you can see, the water's pretty low. The last 3 nights it's been raining, like not throughout the whole night, but we've had rain every 3 nights, and we're gonna have rain again tonight. The ground here is a little soggy, but the marsh here, right at the edge of my property, there's no puddles or anything. So basically the whole point was that what I was saying to him, the way those logs were positioned, it was obstructing the water, so it was holding water back. Okay, so now when you had a major rainfall, you had the water that was being held back plus the water that was raining. So obviously we were going to have an issue. So now with those logs removed, when we get like a torrential downpour, like a major downpour, will I get flooded? I don't know. Will it be as bad as it was? Obviously not, because obstruction has been removed, so it's going to flow better, right? So, but basically, I got what I wanted. At the end of the day, I'm not going to go through the whole discussion with him. You guys can watch the past videos for that. But I got what I wanted from all this. But what's important here is not that I got what I wanted. It's how I did it and the character that I'm building for myself. Okay, I did not lose my mind in all this. I did not go psychotic. I did not scream. I did not get all upset, right? And there's a lot of mosquitoes, so that's why I'm doing this. So now, as I move forward, when I get into intense situations, right, my character is going to be more of a peaceful character, more of an intelligent character. Okay, if I snapped and got all upset and acted like I was a big deal, right? And I would have got the same result. Basically, what would have happened? I would have had all this negative energy inside me, right? I would have had the result that I wanted. And yeah, everything would have been nice, but I would have had all this negative energy inside me, and then moving forward, that would stay with me. And like a magnet, it would attract other negative energy, right? So when you're thinking, why are these things happening to me? Why is that person treating me this way? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? It's very possible that it is the issue, the demons inside you are attracting this, right? May not be in all situations, right? But I would strongly look, when these things are happening, really look at the way you're dealing with it. If you're getting angry, there's an attraction there, right? even if people are mean and rude, it doesn't matter. In order to ascend to a higher level of consciousness, you cannot deal with that in an angry fashion. You must use your intelligence. You must use self-love, self-honor, self-respect. And that does not make you a carpet. It makes you intelligent. And it doesn't mean you allow people to cross the line. I drew a line. I said, this summer it wasn't going to happen again. Those logs had to be removed. And I moved forward. I did what I needed to do to get what I wanted. So self-love, self-honor, self-respect does not make you a carpet. It means you're acting intelligently. You're doing things in an intelligent fashion. And if you don't get the results you want, okay, it's not just about you. You got other people on this planet. At least for you, you're not going to have all this karma. You're not going to have all these dark things. You're not going to attract all these dark things. The other one will, but not you, right? So be aware of that. What's really important here is how I dealt with it. Not so much the results, even though I'm happy with the results. That really isn't what I'm really happy about. What I'm happy about is the way I dealt with it, and the character that I'm building for myself. I'm building a strong, peaceful character for myself, and then that's what's really important in all this. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully it's the last time we gotta talk about this, because there's other things I want to talk about. I really didn't want to spend 3 videos talking about this one thing, but at the end of the day, I guess it serves a purpose, even though, you know, I'm like, did this really need to happen? But whatever, it's a situation we're in. Like I said, it's not just about you. You have other people going through their issues, this and that, and you gotta do the best you can to deal with it, and always look to move forward, right? If you get into a situation and let's say you snap a little bit, don't judge yourself. Just keep focusing on moving forward, and the next time something happens, which it will, because you haven't dealt with it, so you're going to attract it. Go a little further, do a bit better, keep progressing that way there, right? So anyways, we'll leave it there. Have a pleasant day, and we'll see you next video.